and welcome to Crafty Mama's Kitchen, and I'm Sarah, and I'm going to show you how to actually decorate some fabulous candles for Christmas, birthdays, or just generally a gift for your friends. It's very quick. What you're going to need to do is make sure that you have a candle from a really cheap store. You don't have to pay a lot. These are probably about £1, £2. And we also need some scissors, various different types of ribbon, your choice. The other thing that you're going to need are going to be designs. Now you can print things from the internet, remember the copyright. You can design things yourself, however you want to do it, but you're going to need a design that is eventually going to be on here. So if you do print it out, make sure it doesn't get printed out on A4 when you've only got a little tiny candle here. Once you've done your designs, you also make sure they're cut out. In addition to your designs, you're also going to need something like this, which is wax paper. Now, wax paper is not greaseproof paper. It is actually what it says it is, a wax paper, okay? And the other thing you're going to need is going to be a hot air gun, okay? Those are the things you're going to need today. And I've also put some nice little decorative pieces there as well, so it really is up to you how you want to do it. Once you've got everything organised, take your candle, cut out your design, and in this instance it's for somebody I know whose birthday it is, and make sure that you can position it on the candle like so. And that is eventually where that design is going to be. Just make sure that it's lined up the top of that sheet of paper, the top of the design, to the top of the candle, equally making it level so that when it's complete, it'll look really pretty. Once you've done that, this is the tricky bit. You'll need to cut out a section from your wax paper. It doesn't have to be exactly square, something along those lines. That's not square, is it? And hold on to your design where it's actually going to be, and then place your wax paper over the top. As long as it's covering all of your design, it doesn't really matter where it finishes. As you can see, that's the back and that's the front. Okay, we've got the hot air gun plugged in. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure we keep our thumb and our forefinger out of the way. Some people will advise you to wear oven gloves. To be quite honest with you, if you do that, it tends to get in the way of the actual design. I've done quite a lot of these, and as long as you keep your fingers out of the way, that should be all right. What we're going to do, the movement that we're going to do, is generally an up and down movement until all of this area has melted. You'll see it melt in the design. It'll become darker. So don't hold it onto the design for too long, because, well, you don't want to set fire to it. That would be ridiculous. So we want to make sure that it's evenly distributed, the heat is evenly distributed, and eventually that will be sealed onto your candle. So there'll be quite a bit of noise with this at the beginning. It's getting hot. Don't forget, don't put the heat gun too close to the design, and keep it moving, and you will start to see, watch your fingers as well, you will start to see things change colour, almost as if it's melting underneath, which is what it is doing, to be quite honest with you. And what the wax paper is doing is actually sealing your lovely design, whatever that may be, sealing it to your candle. This is where you watch your fingers. Some people have suggested that you get an iron and you go over, which personally I feel that it's not an ideal an ideal tool to use. Almost done. Really doesn't take long at all. And just to make sure, just go over it one more time. What you need to do then is to, there's the back still, is to hold the top and the bottom and slowly peel off your wax paper. Let's turn it around so you can have a better look. And you will see your picture is still there. And if you found that there's a little bit that maybe has begun to melt at the top, then it should be pliable enough just to turn that round like that. Bend it through. And that is your beautiful design. Now what you do with that is entirely up to you. You can put some beautiful little decorative accessories on, shiny decorative accessories. You can pop it into, if it was a festive one, you could pop it into one of these little bags and put some nice little the confetti in for Christmas. You can pop it into one of these bags. They're really cheap. You can get these on the internet, really cheap. Pop it in there. Again, put some confetti in and use any amounts of ribbon to just I've chosen to actually put mine into just a little bag. This is for my friend's daughter and it's her birthday on Saturday. And thank you for watching. I don't know whether I mentioned it before, but this is my very first attempt at YouTubing. So until next time, because I'll be doing some more, thank you for being here at Crafty Mama's Kitchen.